What's good, my fellow peasants? How you all doing? I want to do this review. Final Fantasy 15. The reviews are coming out. They're all over the internet, and I'm feeling left the fuck out. My playthrough, I'm about 30 hours in. I've had so many people ask me, Peasant, how are you finding this game? How you finding it? Who's your favourite character? Where you at? So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a damn video on it, because if I only do a review at the end of the game, my review will literally be the last one to reach the internet. I am playing the crap out of this game. I am doing everything. I'm doing every hunt side. Well, maybe not everyone. I keep saying I'm going to do everyone. I might miss the toad one. I did a trap hunt quest the other day, and it took me 15 minutes to find the final trap. There are certainly some quests in there that are built solely to make you rage, but you know what, even those ones I love. So that's why I'm going to start, guys. Quests, hunts, and the world. There is so much to do! So much, to the point where I think it's got the right balance. When I played Dragon Quest, when I popped Dragon Age, sorry, when I popped that in, I felt kind of overwhelmed. I gave up on that shit real early. I've been playing for 30 hours, and when I look at my map, how much of the world is still covered in darkness, and to know that I'm not even looking at the full world map, that shit is crazy! But it is beautiful throughout. I mean, from point A to B, from stone A to B, building, city, fields, forests, everything. This game is beautiful from the ground up. The monsters in it, the wildlife. This game is everything that I was hoping for it to be graphically. And surprisingly, I've not had many bugs. I think I've had 2 or 3 max. I thought they were going to be far more prolific than they are. Now, I will go in to say I had reservations about the combat system. Dusky was good. I thought, yeah, this is nice, but the feeling of it, the way it played, had me at a bit of reservation. That's why you didn't see me talk about Dusky much. The combat in that didn't blow me away. In Final Fantasy 15, the final product, it has. The combat, holy shit! There are very few Final Fantasies that when I get thrown into an encounter and I get ambushed, I do a little jig of joy. Just, yes, here we go! I mean, it's so fun. The Type 0 was the same for me. That's why that is my favourite Final Fantasy, for anyone who asks. I really love the combat system in that. But everything in 15 is slicker. The team attacks, the weapons, the magic, all the different combinations of moves you can do, and just the general flow of the battle. It's got the strategic elements, it's got the terrains, it's got the really just dope animations. For anyone who didn't watch my playthrough live, go check me out. I stream at 1 PM and 10:30 PM UK time. The Aranea Highwind fight. That shit was off the hook. Now, this is a spoiler-free review, so that's all you're going to hear from me. The Aranea fight is absolutely dope. And there are just so many cool little moments. And that brings me on to the detail. I'm actually adding it as its own whole point. The detail in this game is phenomenal. And what I mean by detail is the little quirks, the little lines, the interactions, the way things respond. Not even just the way things respond, like the hair going flat when it starts raining. They'll start sneezing if they're out in the rain and they don't have a jacket on. The way the characters talk about the photos, how the fishing plays out, how the cooking and the food looks, everything. The detail is just there, and I really appreciate that a lot. This is an aspect to this game that I think will be missed on a lot of people, I'm afraid to say. The really tiny details that don't seem huge, but when you think about how much work has gone into putting that kind of detail in, holy crap, you have to think about it to really appreciate it. Now the story. So I'm 30 hours in, I've just got to Orticia. Again, this is spoiler free, so I can't talk much about it. But this is interesting on the story front. So really at this point, I'm 30 hours in, and I've not been full completionist. I've been maybe 60-70%. Not much has happened. Okay, the story is far more sparse and spread out compared to what we saw with Final Fantasy 13, where it's kind of cutscene into cutscene into cutscene. It's even a bit more spread out than FF12, which was pretty much semi-open world. FF10 was again cutscene into cutscene, and I'm just gonna throw it out here before I talk any further. This Final Fantasy 15 has made me personally realise how much I love linearity. Oh, he said he loves linearity. Fucking dunk him. Dunk his video. I know, say you love linearity to some people would say you deserve the fucking death penalty. But it's just made me realise I really do. I see reviews a lot on linearity games or linear games saying, oh, this is terrible. It's just story cutscene after story cutscene into story cutscene. Yeah, that's fucking dope. I like that. Give me a story cutscene, give me 5 or 6 monster battles, give me another story cutscene, give me 5 or 6 more monster battles, give me a story cutscene, give me a boss, give me a story cutscene. That's personally how I like it. And Final Fantasy 15 couldn't be any more different to that formula. I mean, it's kind of funny really that Versus 13 was going to be connected to FF13, and these two games, they couldn't be any more different. But the structure of the story aside, as for actually what's happening in the game, oh, I'm loving it. I'm being put on all kinds of twists and turns. There's all kinds of little details. Again, this is a story like Type 0, where there's a lot of story going on that you need to go out and find. You need to explore. A lot of them is in the radio. If you just listen, I mean, you kind of have to listen to it 5 or 6 times. And each time, I mean, it reveals a big part of the story. What's happening with Ravus at the moment, where Luna Freya is, what's happening in that city, what political struggle is going over there. And just going out and exploring the world, it really does open up the story. And this is why the people who have been rushing in 30 to 40 hour playthroughs, you've missed quite a chunk. And all in all, I am left wanting to know what the hell is going on. Who the hell is X? I won't say any names. Who the hell is Y? Why have Z and X started working together, and why is that going down? And a final point on the story section is a lot of it has been far more hard-hitting, but I've identified the reason why it's hard-hitting to me. I'll take, for example, a scene between Noctis and Prompto. I know why that is hard-hitting because I've watched Brotherhood. If I hadn't have watched Brotherhood, that particular scene I'm talking about, I won't give any details on Noctis and Prompto, wouldn't have meant dick to me. I wouldn't have given a crap. I kind of feel like if I hadn't have seen Kingsglaive, if I hadn't have seen Brotherhood, I would care far less about the characters than I do right now. And certain scenes where they talk that directly refer back to things we've seen in Brotherhood and Kingsglaive, there's so much throwback. I definitely see the issue, and I thought this would be an issue. If you haven't watched Kingsglaive or Brotherhood, you're going to be dunking the shit out of that score. Who's your favourite character, Pez? Gentiana or Ignis? Aranea or Cindy? Which one of the Brotherhood do you like the most? So I'm going to talk about characters. Okay, I'm going to just say it straight up. At the moment, I went to this game liking Ignis, then it flipped to Gladiolus, then Noctis started coming through as a far more mature character, and the way he was taking on his burdens of struggle made me go, God damn Noctis. It flipped to the Noctis. And then we had that scene with Prompto, and then it flipped to Prompto. So I have gone back and forward, and it's the same with the ladies. I was Iris, hashtag Team Noctis. Then we had Gentiana show up, and that lady is just a bundle of mysteries. And that kind of got me all tantalised and excited. And then Aranea came along, I won't say anything. And it flipped to Aranea. So yeah, I am just a mess of contradictions on who my favourite character is. I am like Frogger on this shit. I really can't pick. I'm jumping all over the place, and that's a good thing. That is a really good thing, that the characters, each in their own way, are coming through at certain points. So the characters are really nailing it. But if I have to give an answer, don't flip-flop, peasant. Okay, I'm gonna go. Fuck it. Oh God. Oh, I don't know. I mean, even if I tell you, it's probably going to change in an episode. Still going to go with Ignis, and I'm going to go Iris on the girls' front, on the ladies' front, because those are the two questions that people want to know the most. Ignis, Adam Crowsdale, the way he delivers his lines is hilarious, and that leads us on to banter. The banter is top-notch. Top English banter. The music is fantastic. Shimamura's work, there have been some real satisfying moments on my ear pussy. You walk into Golden Key, you walk into Dusky, you walk into down to Kame Lighthouse, and you'll hear all this melodic piece. The Shimamura Shiver, that is a thing. The kind of music that just sends a tingle up your spine. But then there's not even the 15 music. There's an MP3 player. For anyone who doesn't know, get the MP3 player. You buy it from the Regalia. I think it's after chapter 3 you can buy it, and that allows you to listen to pretty much your entire tracks, all the ones you collect from previous Final Fantasies, all the ones you can listen to in the Regalia, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, oh god, 5, 4, the real nostalgic pieces. And you can just listen to it anywhere. You can listen to it in your car, you can stick in your MP3 player, and you'll just be, I was running along in Dusky, listening to one-winged angels, and there's all these gorillas and these mammoths and catabeepluses, and while I'm listening to One-Winged Angel, and it's just, and then the world is just visually stunning, and the dawn is coming over, and everything just looks fucking dope. It looks dope. It's so, I think I can even smell it. You look at the food, you look at the world, you can even smell and taste it, everything. Fuck, I just really want to almost finish the game. Just rush through to the ending so I can play it and I can give a full breakdown of everything. Give it a proper score, because I don't want to score it at the moment. I'm not going to give it an X out of 10 just yet, because hell, I'm only on chapter 7/8. I'm maybe not even halfway through yet, so I don't want to score it just yet. So this is Peasant's review of the first half of FF15, how he's finding it. Even if it is the first half, I don't know. But so many of you have been asking, coming into my live streams, asking me on thingy, how are you finding it? I'm flattered that so many of you give a shit what I think about the game. There will be proper reviews coming out in the future, but that's how, laying it on the table, I'm feeling it so far. This game is fun, I'm enjoying it, I'm hopeful going forward. Please don't leave any comments in the section below about how Peasant will find the second half, or how good the end of the game is, or how I find it. I want to explore it for myself. There are so many people who are just so eager to tell me the ending. I mean, I could just see them. They're just itching to tell me. Please keep it spoiler free, guys. I'm going to be a while before I get to the ending. It might be another 2 weeks minimum. It might even be more. I don't know. But watch this space, subscribe, because after I've done 15, we're going to have so much after game content to cover. And for anyone who's wondering, I get asked this a lot, how can I see your playthroughs, Peasant, if I don't make the live stream? What? Full Fantasy Peasant. This is my other channel that I upload all my playthroughs to, so I don't swap my main channel with playthrough vids. Go over there, check them out. This is me on my live stream recordings with the hashtag livestream crew, so there's loads of banter in there, random quizzes. I do all kinds of weird, crazy shit. Just let me know in the comment section below how many hours through you are in and what part of the game you are at. I've seen people say I've been playing for 40 hours and I'm at chapter 6. I've seen some people say I played 30 hours and I completed it. So let me know, guys. It looks like there's a real mixed bag, and just let me know how you're finding the game. Let me know in the comment section below. Until the next video, my darling peasants, Kubo!